Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Delete Lawz, where he's at a DUI checkpoint, causing a scene, being racist, and well, getting everything wrong as usual. But before we start today's video, a quick announcement. I want to thank everybody who's become a member and who's currently a subscriber of my channel. It means a lot to see you guys support me that much. And well, if you guys want to help the channel grow even further, and you haven't become a member yet, please do so. At $1.99, you get VIP Discord server rooms, custom emojis for live chats and premieres, and it's a great way to help me and my family out as well. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video, shall we?
So this monstrosity is an extension of Terry versus Ohio. This is the 1991 case of Sitz versus Michigan State Police, an extension of the 1968 case called Terry versus Ohio. This is literally a Nazi checkpoint in the United States of America. These men will go down in history as being a shame for their families. This is a Nazi checkpoint. This is completely un-American, everything you're seeing here.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
And remember how this came to be from the 1968 Supreme Court case of Terry versus Ohio. You can't illegally stop people on the street unless they have reasonable articulable suspicion.
Oh, Chille. You know, you so yell about Terry v. Ohio being unconstitutional, and you're pretty much an expert on it. How come you messed this one up? Terry v. Ohio does not apply to DUI checkpoints. DUI checkpoints are designed to catch impaired drivers who are under the influence of alcohol or other illicit substances. They're also designed to have functions to help stop unsafe vehicles from being on the road. However, some states have outlawed DUI checkpoints due to the fact that they feel they are unconstitutional, even though the U.S. Supreme Court in the 1990 case of Michigan versus Spetz ruled that as long as they are limitedly invasive, they serve a governmental purpose, and the police follow protocols issued by their departments that limit their actions, they are legal.
That someone's driving drunk. Each one of these jackboot thugs sitting here now is literally a Nazi. Each one of them. You'll go down in history as an absolute shame. You really will. I find it pathetic. Each one of you swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, and you have chosen to set up Nazi checkpoints in the United States of America. What an absolute shame. Really. Is it funny? Is it funny?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny. This is funny. You get a kick out of this?
It's ludicrous.
This is ludicrous. You're absolutely correct. This, my friend, is absolutely ludicrous. They got to check your chemicals here in the United States of America. How are DUIs in America? Are they better? DUIs are way down from the 80s, right? Things are better, right?
I don't know.
No, they're not. They're worse.
They have gone down, but they've flattened out.
How's it going?
They've gone down, but they've flattened out.
Right.
And that's why they just. You ask me a question, you're going to interrupt me, or are you going to just talk over me? What would you like to do?
Well, since this is Jose de Castro, he will talk over an officer, challenge him to a fight, and threaten him with a civil rights lawsuit. But the officer is correct. Since the start of DUI checkpoints, they have cut down significantly on DUI accidents, fatalities, and other things involving people being impaired behind the wheel. However, like most things that go on for a long time, the DUI statistics have balanced out and plateaued to a flat rate, showing that they are still effective, but not as much before the start of DUI checkpoints. So Chille, you're wrong on this one too.
They have flattened out. There was a sharp decrease. They've flattened out, and that's the discussion right now, is have we reached the maximum effectiveness of our efforts? Have we? That's the discussion.
With the Nazi checkpoints? These are working?
I see the city of Los Angeles. I don't see Nazi anywhere. Show me where it says Nazi. No, hold on. Hold on.
Your papers.
You're gonna
show me your papers.
You're gonna call me a Nazi.
Show me your papers.
Show me where it says Nazi.
Let me check your chemicals.
No.
Let me check your chemicals.
Show me
Here,
where
blow in this straw.
Show me where it says Nazi.
Follow my finger.
Show me where it says
Follow
Nazi.
my finger.
Show me where it says Nazi.
Turn around, get on your knees.
Show me where it says Nazi.
Get on your knees.
It says Los Angeles.
Now I'm going to put you in torture cuffs.
Show me where there's a swastika anywhere here. Show me.
It's right here. This is it.
Show me.
This is it. When
No,
you
if you're gonna call me a Nazi,
You-
show me where
are
I'm a
you
Nazi.
not acting in the form of a Nazi right
No,
now?
I am not.
You're not?
No.
Is this a checkpoint? There's the flag right there. Is this a checkpoint in America?
It is.
Where's that come from? Who's that from?
I don't know where it started, but it
Where-
wasn't Nazi.
Where was it?
Boom. Roasted.
It wasn't Nazi Germany.
Okay, go back further. Where was it?
I don't know. You tell me.
The Bolshevik Resolution.
Okay.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit. Thank you.
Okay. Good. So now
If you say so.
No, I'm just saying. There's checkpoints.
Okay. And what were they?
all of you
What were
men
they?
are a part of it.
Let me ask you this: what were they checking for?
Communism, bro.
We're not checking for communism.
No, you're checking my chemicals. Can I check your chemicals? Everybody here sober?
driving.
None of y'all. We check your blood. Good thing you guys are solving things. Everything's being solved now.
Just like yourself.
No, but
You're solving things.
Just like you.
No, but it is a bit safer to drive. Yes.
They do have a box of donuts.
Yes, we do. Yes.
You think it's a bit safer to drive?
Yeah.
You're the fear. You're the danger.
How?
The people here driving down the road, they're afraid of you.
Let me ask you this.
We fear you. You're the fear. You're the terror.
Are you in favor of impaired drivers?
You're the terror.
Are you in favor of impaired drivers?
No, but this isn't working.
Well, yes, it
Don't
is.
you have the statistics? This isn't
Yes,
working.
it is. It's dropped significantly from
Oh,
the 80s. You said so yourself.
No, it dropped a tiny
No,
fraction.
it did not.
Bro, you can't even keep track of how
It
many
did
people
not.
are drunk driving.
And you can't keep track of your own lies and misinformation. You just said, when you first got into this argument with these officers, that since the 80s, there was a sharp decline, and now they've balanced out, and they're not as effective. So which is it? Were they effective, or were they never effective? Make up your mind, bro.
And you know it. There's more
No,
people drunk
you're
driving right now in America than in some entire countries. We drive drunk in this
Yeah,
country.
because we have more people.
So that's the reason to stop.
So yes,
This
if you
doesn't work.
If you compare,
Is this working? Is this working?
Cutting the numbers down, yes.
Oh, you guys are lying. You're lying. They're sitting here lying. Remember, cops lie.
that's
Remember
your
that.
opinion.
It's
But
not
you
my
also
opinion.
you also
It's a
think we're
fact.
Nazis.
You're acting as a Nazi.
No, I'm not.
Bro,
Show me.
you guys be the judge.
Show me a swastika and show me where it says Nazi.
How come I'm so popular?
I don't know. You came to us.
No,
You
but how
told
come
me.
I am? Why do I have a channel with hundreds of thousands of people to follow? Why is that?
You know what? I have no.
Chille, it doesn't matter how many followers you have. The reason you have such a large number of followers is because you target a very specific group of people. You target those who cannot financially support themselves in a court case, or you target those who have suffered a loss or have had a bad experience with police. Not all cops are good, just like not all people are good. But by you going after people with this narrative that all cops are bad, spread more fear and do more harm than any good.
No idea.
Because you guys give me a full-time job. Nobody likes this. Nobody likes this. Nobody appreciates this. No, I just walk by. Because you know why? Because everybody else is afraid of you.
Nothing to be afraid of.
The public is afraid of you.
No, they're not.
Yes, they put a 1 in the chat if you fear the cops. People are afraid of you.
You know what, sir? You have a good night. This conversation.
This is no longer a consensual conversation?
No, it's consensual. I said I'm just gonna. I'm not
Are
gonna
you
talk to you
scared?
anymore.
Is he scared? Do you think he's scared?
Not even close.
I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. I can't wait to attack a cop in front of 20 other cops.
Basically,
What?
doesn't listen and doesn't understand.
No. Now flip it around. You're not listening and you're not understanding.
No, I am listening.
This
You
doesn't
called me a
work,
Nazi.
and the people hate this.
You called me a
The
Nazi.
people see this as a Nazi checkpoint.
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans. Not many people would see a DUI checkpoint as a Nazi checkpoint, due to the fact that, well, they're not, and they're only checking for people who are impaired to get them off the road to save lives. Maybe if you have lost somebody to a DUI accident, you might have a different opinion on them. I am fully supporting DUI checkpoints because they do save people's lives.
Well, then they should
just telling you.
vote. There are some states where they don't do checkpoints. Okay, so the way to change that is through legislation.
Boom. Roasted.
Go vote. Run down and
There you
vote.
go.
It's going to change everything.
Am I lying?
It's going to change everything. I just want you guys to know, man. This is in 50 years. You can film me, man. Lots of people film me. I don't mind being filmed at all. 50 years from now, your families will be embarrassed that you were cops. They'll deny that you're their great-grandfather. You'll go down. This whole regime will be changed in the next 20 to 30 years.
Again, that's your
I'm just telling you.
sir.
I'm just telling you.
That's your opinion.
Enjoy hemming people up and checking their chemicals. That's what you do for your living. What do? I hem people up. I check them for their chemicals. You can't stop it. It's just a Nazi checkpoint.
Now that we've seen his views on DUIs, let's get his opinion on Latinos in the community. So let's jump ahead to Chille's racist comments, and then you guys tell me what you think in the comments section.
The guy flagging people down, does he have some sort of special skill where he can just determine this car looks like they need to be checked? What's his skill set? How do you get that?
No skill set. You just pick 4 cars at a time.
Just picks 4 cars at a time? No David Copperfield stuff? You can't do that clairvoyant? Can't just decide I'm gonna...
And if he could do that, he'd make a lot more money than this.
Don't even engage with him. Don't even engage with him. There's always one of those. Don't answer to the public. Don't you dare face these tough questions of this doesn't work.
And what are these hard-hitting questions have you already asked and had answered to you? You're complaining about DUI checkpoints. They gave you the statistics. You have the statistics apparently in your own brain, but you don't cite them. Are you pro DUI? Are you pro impaired driving? Are you in the favor of people's families being devastated because of a poor decision somebody made to get behind the wheel and drink? I think honestly this is just you projecting the fact that you have a criminal past.
Why are we still doing it? This doesn't work. Why are we still doing it? It doesn't work. Ladies and gentlemen, look up the research. It doesn't work. This... come talk to you. So he wants to be a YouTube star.
No.
I'm not shocked at all. What are your... I'll talk to you if you tell...
They're working.
What are your other... Oh, they're working? Man, you know, bro, how's it going? Have another donut.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Okay, sir, listen. Okay.
He's going to come threaten me now that I'm not allowed to be on the sidewalk. What I got to tell you before, this is a public right of way. I'm allowed to use my freedom of speech anytime I'd like. I don't have to listen to you.
You're right. Have a good night. Go back to business.
So I don't.
You're also not allowed to interfere.
This actually is my business. I'm a member of the press. So he's trying to intimidate me. I won't back down 1 inch. If he wants to arrest me, he's more than welcome to do so. And as you guys know what I'll do, I'll put his name up on Google in the federal civil rights lawsuit.
And how are those lawsuits working out? Because if I remember correctly, you lost the case in Ohio involving the Ironton PD in the city. And didn't you just get your hand slapped in Nevada for acting as a lawyer when you're not a lawyer? Because you did the same thing for Floyd. You used your exact same paperwork for the exception of changing out your name for his and the officers' names that were involved. Identical paperwork. You are practicing law as a lawyer. Not very cash money, my friend.
I file against this pig as well. Come over here, act tough with me. Let me tell the pig up front. My feet won't move from right here. I'll continue to talk for as long as I'd like. I'll even raise my voice a little bit.
Sure.
What are you going to do about it?
But you weren't doing that. You were putting
No,
your
no,
hands
I'll
on the
say
table.
even louder. I'll talk louder.
Put your
What are you
hands
going to
on
do
the
about
table.
it? You're not going to do a damn thing because you
putting your
know
hands on a
it's my
table.
right. You're supposed to uphold my right.
You're
I
putting
can
your
touch a
hands-
table. Look at that.
Sir,
Oh my God. Oh, quick, do it.
sir.
You'll be my 7th federal civil rights lawsuit. Do it.
Sir.
Do it. This makes me more famous, bro. Do it. I'll touch the table any damn time I want because I own it. You work for me, Chumpzilla. You work for me, buddy. That's a fact.
Liar!
If you don't believe me, then I'll willingly go with you. I won't resist the arrest. I'll touch the table any damn time I want. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Hundreds of thousands of people will watch this. What are you going to do about it, thug? You're not going to do a damn thing. You're not going to do a damn thing because you know as well as I do, you'll be wrong and eventually, it'll take me 2 to 6 years. Eventually I get you and I get you demoted right before you retire.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Eventually I get you. Because you're a dunce cap and I'm a constitutional law scholar.
Chille, do you not know what a dunce cap is? Because as has been pointed out by people such as Commentator Auditor, Team Skeptic, Welsh of Welsh News Network, and many others, the dunce cap is the hat that sits upon the dunce to point out who the dunce is. If he's the dunce cap, that means he's a hat, not the dunce. The hat sits upon the dunce, which is you.
That's the difference between me and you. I have tons of skills, you have one. Following orders and being a jackboot thug pig. You came over here to threaten me over touching a table. Oh my God, he's got his finger on the table, ladies and gentlemen. That would be an unreasonable arrest, a violation of my Fourth Amendment right. And I would sue this jackboot thug in 2 seconds flat, as you guys know. We still playing games here? If it's a Mexican standoff, this Mexican ain't moving.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Chille, that statement you just made is not only offensive to me, but everyone else in the Latin community. I am of Latin descent, and if you are from Latin descent, you take pride in your heritage, be it Mexican, Colombian, Peruvian, El Salvador, Cuban, Puerto Rican, it doesn't matter. We take pride in our race and our family and our heritages. However, when you make a statement like that, that's ignorant and bigoted, you not only offend the Latin communities, but you offend your entire family. If you were Colombian, you would never have said that kind of thing. You would have said something else. And why would you refer to it as a Mexican standoff? It could have just been a standoff, even.
You call me Mexican?
It's called a Mexican
Did
standoff.
you call me Mexican?
It's a Mexican standoff.
That sounds very racist.
Right,
sir.
everybody quick. I've already been canceled by being called a racist. Try another one.
Okay, well, why are you calling me a Mexican? That sounds.
I've already.
extremely
It's called a
racist.
Mexican standoff. Look it up.
No,
I know you're a dunce cap.
called
You don't
me a
have any
Mexican.
education. It's called
You
a
called me a
Mexican
Mexican.
standoff dunce cap. Look it up.
You called me a Mexican.
I said this is a Mexican standoff. And I'll say it again. This is a Mexican standoff. Mexican
Again, don't call
standoff.
me Mexican.
Mexican standoff. Mexican standoff.
Just come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
He can't curb my speech or change it in any way, shape, or form. He has no power over me. I can stand here. I will not be intimidated by a thug. I'll let him arrest me, boys and girls, as you guys know. I'll let him arrest me, no problem. I'll be out by the morning, and then I'll have the lawsuit filed by Monday afternoon. What's your name and badge number again, just so people know who you are in case I got to sue you?
My name's Sergeant Tomeo.
Mr.
33087.
Mr. Tomeo, 33087.
No, I'm Mr. Tomeo, Sergeant Tomeo.
Oh, did you serve in the military?
33087. Yes, I did.
So did you get to a sergeant in the military?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you're a military sergeant.
And I'm
This
a
is
sergeant here.
this is a civilian operation. The whole problem.
Chille, this guy was a sergeant in the military. He is retired from the military, and he is now a sergeant in the LAPD. Treat him with the respect that he deserves. I mean, what? If he would have said no, he was never in the military, then you would say he's a stolen valor. And because he was a military man, and he did make the rank of sergeant there, you're now going to say this is a civilian operation. You see how you like to cherry pick your information to make yourself right? It doesn't help your argument when you can't support facts and logic with the truth.
Ranking system, which was put into place by who? Who was it? August Vollmer in 1929, who wrote what? The Policeman's Handbook. I know you don't know your history. You're a dunce cap. He doesn't even know what Mexican standoff means.
Now you're calling me.
You're a dunce
derogatory
cap,
terms.
bro. You're a dunce cap.
So first you called me a Mexican, now you call
Bro,
me
you're a dunce
derogatory
cap. You're a cop.
terms. So I'm not exactly sure where you're trying to go with this, but calling me names isn't going to get you there.
Dunce
okay?
cap? Bro, you don't understand. There's so many people who love what I do. They love it.
Well,
they
then I
want to
suggest
walk
that-
up
I
to
suggest
you,
that you talk to them.
and they're too afraid to go stand their ground against you. They're too afraid to go to jail. They can't deal with
I
going to
suggest you
jail.
go talk to them.
Bro, you.
We're going to end the video here. Chille continues his tirade of insulting this officer and insulting the integrity of, well, DUI checkpoints. If he doesn't like them, he can come up with a better solution. We've had solutions in the past that did not end well for anybody except for crime. Well, if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. If you can, become a member to the channel, starting off at $1.99. It's a great way to help me and the channel out as well. If you haven't also subscribed, start subscribing to the new channel, NCO Movie Network. We have our first 3 reviews up. I'll start doing live commentaries on the Patreon of the movies I review. And with all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time.